What is going on, guys? Today we have the official career deep dive for EA Sports FC 24. I've been waiting for this one, for both manager and player career, the offline modes. Let's see what we're going to get in just under 7 minutes here. If you're new to my channel, though, that's what I've been doing for years on my channel, the offline game modes. With FIFA, which of course is no longer going to be called. But yeah, definitely a lot of manager career content. Always been, a big career player ever since it was called manager mode itself. But yeah, I haven't loved it as much as I used to. Probably, the time before Ultimate Team took over and career mode used to be the main game mode. I want it to get back to that point. Ultimate Team will always be the main game mode now. But it doesn't mean career mode has to be neglected. But yeah, I miss career mode, like really getting into a career mode save. It's not like that anymore. So I don't want these features like interviews that you end up skipping, like press conferences, like that don't really add anything. And we need something. So let's see how we're gonna get it. But anyway, we don't need the captions, and I just want to see something. Come on, make me fall in love with career mode again. Let's go.
Welcome back to our EA Sports FC 24 Deep Dive series. I'm Sheldon, and today I'm joined by Alex and Pete from our EA dev team to talk about everything that's new in manager and player career. How are we feeling?
Hey Sheldon, very, very excited to be here today.
Yeah, lots of exciting features to go over.
I know that
player of the season
theme this year, and there are so many changes in this separating manager career and player career. So let's start with manager career.
See, so far, I like to pick it apart a little bit, but it seems very visual. That's good. That's good, but there needs to be more. There needs to be more control, but I like this view from the sideline. I remember hearing there was going to be, I can't remember where I saw it. This time of the year, you'd be looking everywhere for the latest news, but a bit more control with the managers. Let's see. But yeah, I like this view. Like the quality looks good. Let's continue.
How are people able to lead their club and tactics in new ways in FC 24?
Well, at the heart of many successful clubs, you'll find a manager who has been given the power to shape the tactical style and bring his own vision to life.
Okay.
And that's how manager career feels in FC 24 as well.
We've just looked at how Pep and Ancelotti and Klopp and all the real world managers, how they actually play, what they're trying to deliver across their club.
Yeah, this angle too. Yeah, okay, so this. Park the bus. All right. Attack, mid, defense. I like how it says novice. All right. I wonder if how you improve. Look, there's like a depth. All right. Let them explain what it is. But I do have an opinion on the tactics.
Gengen pressing and giving you the chance to develop them with your team in your own style.
But yeah, for those that are pretty good tactically, if you wanted your team to play a certain way, you could set that up. I think they're going to make that easier with these kind of styles, like manager styles and all that, which is good. But yeah, obviously that's down to the gameplay as well. That has to link up because in the past you might try and play like a team and you try and set that up in your tactics, but it just, it doesn't really link up as much as you would like it to anyway. So, as I said, it has to connect in the gameplay because at the end of the day, you're in control. But you know how they added, like how you can, watch your team, like Football Manager as well, which I love, of course. But I feel that's where it would be more relevant because when you're in control of the players, and it's going to be down to your playing style as well as now a EAFC player. But yeah, that's going to be a part of it as well. Because if you don't try and play that way, it's not going to really link up. All right.
You've chosen that style. How will managers shape it and make it their own?
Yeah.
The best managers in the world rely on a coaching staff to bring their tactics to life.
Oh my god, it's yes, coach and they're rated out of 5 stars. That looks very unique and not like another game. But I am so happy. That's what I've been saying. Like over the years, do you know how people bring back like YouTubers? We talk about this old in the career mode, the coaches you can buy. I didn't ever want that copy and pasted back in. They've brought it in lovely here. I want to see more to be explained, but I like the visual of it so far. Because I think I get an idea where it's going. I like it presented like this. Yes, and the star system, excellent. We'll say that much. Brilliant. And then, we'll let him explain it, but yes, I'm happy it's not a feature that's one of those skippable ones. Yes, something. Yes. Oh, that's going to make me at least interested for a few months, maybe. But no, this is good. Come on, EA.
The best managers in the world
Yes.
rely on a coaching staff to bring their tactics to life.
Brilliant.
So this year we're introducing coaches to help you do the same. Coaches will have a huge impact on how...
Woo! This might look so basic. And that says a lot that I'm getting excited about this. Yes. For the reason I said I miss getting deep into a career mode save. And these are the type of things. Because right now, for the most part, especially when you're not in a transfer window, you're playing games. Yep. And this is what I want the game to be like. And especially for videos, because I've always loved like my series and that on YouTube, like my favorite ones years ago, because just do a bit more in the career mode saves. And these days, I feel people just want you play games quickly, get through seasons quickly. Everything is so in your face, everything is so rushed that managerial side is lost. Come on. So hopefully that brings the interest for, getting really deep into career mode saves. Ironically, this is a deep dive. But yes. Yeah, I like this for that reason. It's like for people to get deep into career mode again. Not just to try and rush through it. Because that's not how a season is. If you want to be successful anyway in real life. Yes, I'm actually really, really happy about this for multiple reasons. Let's go.
Introducing coaches to help you do the same. Coaches will
Finally.
have a huge impact on how well your team learns
brilliant.
their tactics and
That
how
looks
players
good.
will develop.
These coaches will provide different bonuses to players for the different departments. So
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry. Like, you'll probably think I'm getting too excited, right?
these coaches will provide different bonuses to
Like-
players for the different departments.
Like, okay, that's like the training system. Yeah, player development plan boost. Okay. I think I just see something fresh and, man. Okay. I admittedly, like, that's the same for, like, changing position, like the estimated time remaining. I haven't been a big fan of that when it's, like, so long. When it's over, well, one that's over 200 weeks, I'm like, what? I'm like 40 and 30 weeks is barely acceptable. But it depends how they improve. Like, if you notice that steady improvement, that's cool. But because I'm so big about this, they haven't just copy and pasted the old coaches, like the old staff. But saying that, this is only coaches. This is only one staff, so they could build on that in the future. But, you know, take what you can get with EA.
So attacking, defending,
Like fitness
midfield,
coaches.
goalkeeping coaches, and they'll lead to better boosts for your players' attributes, and they can be shifted around as necessary.
Having more coaches and, of course, better quality coaches in a given department will actually accelerate the player's development. So if you sign a new striker, you might reshuffle your staff to have more coaches in the attacking department and manage the workload to get the most out of their development.
Yeah, that's because I'm so big about that as well. Like, you should be playing career mode. Say if you got some good attacking players and they're younger as well, because that's when they're generally going to have the most development. You put, get some extra coaches, get their development up, and take a look. You look at how that's going every few weeks, and not, instead of getting through games, simulating a few, and in 20 minutes you're halfway through the season. I'm sorry. That is not true career mode. I tell you what. Let alone getting through a few seasons within an hour, but no. Come on, yes, bring this back. And I'm super excited for this. Let's go.
More coaches in the attacking department and manage the workload to get the most out of their development.
Yes.
They were so good today, and give credit to the coach. He got his tactics absolutely right here.
So with all these new coaches, it feels like preparation is a big focus of manager career this year. So what have you been cooking up on the training ground to give people more control over what happens on match day?
There are actually 3 new features for match preparation: training plans, pre-match reports, and match-ready training.
Okay.
The first way to make sure you're playing.
They haven't completely ignored it. That's for sure. I'll say that. Let's try and balance. Yeah. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But I'm happy. Ooh, some ratings, some Liverpool ratings. What do we think about them Liverpool ratings? Probably a bit accurate. Oh my god. Nah, I can't say too much. Liverpool. But Liverpool look like... this might not even be final ratings anyway, so... And I'm someone who's big about growth, so it depends on potentials a little bit. But anyway. Yeah, don't say too much. Players
are playing at 100%
okay.
to keep them sharp. The expertise of coaches set the ceiling of how much of a boost a player can get.
Okay.
But their sharpness decides how much of this boost they'll actually get game to game.
Training plans are something that the community have talked to us about a lot, and we know that we can improve
that look good.
So we've redesigned them this year to make it easier and make it more accessible.
Ooh,
so players
some more
can
ratings
keep
there.
their players sharp.
Hold up, a couple players I'm interested in.
easier.
Defense, yes, we're looking at that. We are looking at that Leverkusen defense. Tapsoba and Tav signed in the past. Eyes, Lozek as well on the bench there. Striker, Schick up top. See, this is what I mean. That's the career mode mind. Grimaldo. Woo. I'm analysing what I would do with this team. Of course, Granit Xhaka signing from Arsenal. He won't be too good long term, but right now he's gonna... I'm analysing the team like I'm gonna manage them right now. But that's a good sign. That is a good sign, I tell you what. Fosu Mensah on the bench as well. Try and, turn him to something finally as a Man United supporter. But anyway, we'll move on. But... I get the feeling there is that chance we can fall back in love with the career mode this year. Come on. And they haven't even talked about player career mode next. Let's go.
And make it more accessible so players can actually keep their players sharp, but also make sure they're fit and in top physical condition.
Yeah.
It feels like this is really going to be helpful in keeping the team going all year. So how about managing your training on a game-to-game level?
Oh, Madrid. Hiding the ratings, but that's cool, where you can see the attack, mid, and defense. But I like all these. I like this. There is a lot of cutscenes, which is cool. It would be nice if there was a bit more story aspect, but you can't ask for too much. And how you gonna? Yeah. Like I said, if this was the only change, or just adding some extra cutscenes like that, no, that's not good enough. But this, it links together with being more interactive on game day and in training. Again, you can see training here, in the gym and that. It's it adds on top of those features. If this was solely by itself, you're okay, pointless. I'll skip it. But it kind of adds on top of what they're adding in the way of the coaching, adding the coaches. You know what I mean? It adds on top of that. Come on.
Going all
year.
So how about managing your training on a game-to-game
level?
Yeah.
Well, we're introducing pre-match reports as well this year, so you can understand your opposition, how they play, Find ways to tweak your tactics and get the upper hand against them.
All
If
right.
you're playing against Man City, you might not try to have as much possession. And if you're lining up against Real Madrid, you'll want to watch out for pace on the counter-attack.
See, that's what I mean. That's what I said before. That kind of thing, you would know already, but if they're making it more obvious to those that are, how do you say, like maybe not so tactically inclined, and just making it a bit more obvious to manage that. But yeah, you would normally think about that. But if those tactical styles, like how teams are going to play, are going to be a bit more obvious, and not every team trying to play a possession-based system. It would be nice to see that as well.
We want you to be able to use these pre-match reports to understand how they like to play and make a plan for what you might need to do to stop them.
Say
I
the
like
pre-match
that.
report is telling you that the other team likes to park the bus. You know you're going to need great passing to unlock their defence. With
This just
match-ready
looks like
training,
you're
you'll be able to play
training.
training drills that unlock one-time play styles for your players to use in the upcoming match. So in this case, you'd select a drill that focuses on passing and will offer the players involved in that drill some key passing play styles.
So how much of an impact will this have on their performance?
Yeah,
This
that's
will literally change the game. For
Will it?
example, see how the players cross and head the ball in the training drill? Here's what those same players look like performing the same action, this time in the game, with those additional crossing and heading playstyles.
You're right. You can really see the difference that it's making. So once you get into a game,
But I mean, like, if you really wanted to try and get across in the box and score from header, like, you could have still done that in the past. Like, are they instead just making that more OP? Whatever you want to do, they're just making it more OP. To keep it simple. Is that right? It just, whatever you want to try and be good at, they're going to make that an easier way to score for you in game, right? Is it as simple as that?
is there anything else new in manager career?
Absolutely. Our community has been really looking forward to have the ability to spectate matches.
Yeah.
Focusing on one player, or
This is
watching
where it
whole
will be
matches if
bigger.
you're in the stands, or even from the touchline as the manager.
Yeah.
And you'll still be able to make tactical adjustments as you watch.
Yeah, this looks amazing. We haven't even spoken about player career. So shifting
Ooh.
gears to the
Let's go.
other side.
But yeah, I guess more of the video, a little bit more anyway, was a manager career. But yep, I'm all in. But we got to see how it plays. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I want to play the game, and I want to feel where it's going to be something that you don't skip so quickly. So yeah, that's always going to be, no matter what kind of feature it is, it's going to depend how it feels and how deep it actually feels in the game. So yeah, we'll find that out. Oh, we could already see tattoos here. So animation, let's go. Player career
experience. All right, I want to go be the next club legend for Liverpool. How am I doing that in FC24?
I'm glad you have that dream in mind, Sheldon, because that's exactly the type of thing we want to celebrate in player career this year.
That's why we're introducing in player career the player agent.
Ooh.
Your player agent will have your back throughout your career.
Let's go.
You tell them where you want to go, and they'll give you guidance every step of the way on how to get there.
Yeah, that advice comes to life as career.
But if my agent is doing some wrong things, can I tell him where to go? Tell him to get... No, okay. I like where they're going. I like where they're going with the features, and how it's presented as well looks good.
Your guidance every step of the way on how to get there.
Okay.
That advice comes to life as career path objectives.
And
So you
you-
have clear targets to deliver on, and you can make that move to your dream club a reality.
What would some of these objectives look like? So let's say I want
Yeah,
to start in
all right.
lower league, but then eventually make it to Liverpool.
Your player agent will know which stepping stone clubs you should be working towards, and they'll give you certain milestones to help you make those jumps. So, if you're a striker, that might mean reliably scoring 15 goals a season. Hit those targets, and you'll attract the interest from teams that advance you down your chosen career path.
His speed of movement and finishing have been brilliant. He's certainly going to be difficult to stop today.
What are some ways that we can make sure that we are going to be hitting all of our goals in
Oh.
player career?
Well, we've redesigned...
Why does this guy looks like absolute beast? Looks like an absolute beast.
player career personality feature.
I wanna
to
sign
really
him.
focus around play styles that we've mentioned before.
Fisher.
As you make the
Obviously not a
decisions
real
on and
player,
off the
but-
field, you'll actually get choices as to how your player plays on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, so this year, each personality tier will unlock another playstyle you'll be able to use. And the playstyles you have to choose from
Bang.
will be based on what personality type you have. Get to the top tier of a personality and you'll unlock a playstyle plus. This will take one of your signature abilities to world class. So you'll be able
Yeah.
to dribble like Vinny or shoot like Holland.
You can really see these play styles come to life. And is this a new camera in player career?
Exactly. We really wanted to put the player at the center of attention. So maybe when you decide to take an opponent one-on-one, you now have more.
Like what he did just there, I feel like if I did that, I need to increase the difficulty level. You know what I mean? Is these things, they're just making certain things more OP in game. And when I've played, yeah, I've always got the feeling of like, okay, I need to make the game harder now.
Immersion in
When you
those
do
key
something
moments of the
so
match.
easily.
All right, and through
Like-
all of this, we look great on the pitch. The
That
play
looked
styles are
very
in full
easy.
effect, and now we're winning championships, and it feels like we're really celebrating these massive moments.
Indeed. We've expanded dynamic moments in player and manager career to include some famous celebratory moments like a trophy bus parade
That's
or
good.
end-of-year award ceremonies.
There's a bit more build-up. This guy, yeah, he's
Celebrate
clearly the
success of this
star.
deep dive. And I have my eye on that Ballon d'Or. That looks incredible in FC 24.
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking the time
Okay.
to go over all of these new features in player and manager career.
Thank you for having us.
I
Thanks,
think
Sheldon.
it's enough.
You can check out the rest of our EA Sports FC 24 deep dive series. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. Okay. As I said, I think this is enough. That's always a question about career and player. Player, as I said, it seems they seem to talk a bit more about the manager career, but yeah, with the player agent, okay, they added enough, I think, for player career mode. But again, you're going to get that feel when you're playing, and how deep you're going to get into that, and it's on that same thing as well. So you can get it depends how much you want to focus on that as well, but I guess it generally will be important for your agent and your objectives. So it's good. See, that's me. I've always loved to rotate. You have your career, like your manager career, and like, okay, let's play, the player career for a little bit. And then, just rotate generally through them. With the additions they've made and how the game looks as well, I can see that happening this year. And I hope that is the case. I'm definitely excited. I'm like that. I'm like what I just said, to rotate between the modes. It's like I want the manager career mode to be amazing, like that to be elite level, and then player still to be enjoyable as well. So I can freshen things up, but then go back to the manager career, and as I said, not have it being played in a rushed sense and just getting through things quickly, because obviously, you don't want to take too long to do things and all that, but it's like, it just adds a bit more manager feel. You're not just playing games, and tactically, and yes, hopefully that makes people want to switch things up tactically and all that. Try different styles with different formations. Maybe not switching it up too much, because you got to try and be realistic. There's been a few other things that's given me thoughts of this in this video, but in terms of career mode, doing career mode series and whatnot for YouTube, which is exciting because we've always done that. But we'll see if those things line up the way I will think they'll happen. But anyway, I'm excited. Like, it's just given that me a bit extra. I barely play FIFA 23 this year because it's just like, I don't know, it's felt the same for such a long time. And let's not pretend like this is completely groundbreaking. It's just adding something a little bit extra where you can focus a bit more manager wise, which I'm talking definitely more about the coaches than the styles, because you might be able to feel it when you're watching the game as the manager, but you're probably going to be wanting to play in the spectate mode. It will be interesting to try, but I think we play the EA game. We definitely play the EA game to be in control and play some football. So it will be interesting how much we can feel that. And as I said, is it just going to be you'll be more OP in certain areas when you train, and then when you're trying to get those specific styles. You don't want things to be too easy. So, it's going to be interesting to how it's all implemented. But definitely the big up for me is, the coaching. Like, yes, the coaches. Cool. And yeah, seeing how that is going to impact your player's development the most, that's where my intrigue lies. As I said, something where, yeah, it's going to really allow you, and where people are going to expect, to see a lot of that kind of stuff in the career mode. The deeper stuff, and like I said, where you don't just only play games and that's it, and that all happens quickly. Yeah, where you get really deep into the managing side. Yes, I'd love to see that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. Subscribe for career mode and player content. I can't wait to do that this year. Going to get really deep with it. But, yes, I'm happy. I'll see you in the very next video.